Hi, Tom here, and we're going to have a look at the chord melody style playing for Here's That Rainy Day. And I'd like to point out before we start that it's very much to your advantage if you have some knowledge of keys and scales, chord construction and that sort of thing, because I am I am going to be talking that language. So if you need some brushing up on that, you might want to do that before you tackle some of this stuff. I'd like to mention a friend of mine, Rob Tardik, who has some excellent online material both on Instagram and on YouTube. So you might want to check him out, Rob, T-A-R-D-I-K, Rob Tardik. And that'll help you to brush up on a lot of the basics that you need to know to understand what's happening here. So let's get down to it. First of all, I'd like to look at the intro, and you should, by the way, also have watched me performing this on YouTube, so you have an idea of how it goes. Good idea to have a lead sheet beside you so you can follow what's happening with the melody and the chords. Chord melody style playing is a combination of the chords and the melody being played at the same time, like a piano player would do. Okay, it's in the key of G, but it doesn't stay there for long. It moves around, especially through the flat keys, B flat and E flat. So for an intro, I kind of combine those things, and I play like an E flat 7 or E flat major 7 to a G minor 7, and then I come around and start to outline going into the home key of G. This guy here is one of those chords that uses all 6 strings of the guitar, and every one is a different chord tone, no repeated notes. It's an A flat, there's the root, A flat, major 7, Aug 11. Okay, but it's got a lot of other chord tones in there. You've got a root, a 5th, the 6th, the 3rd, the augmented 11th, and the major 7th. Great chord, okay? And listen to this. Nice sound. So intro, again, E flat, G minor, A minor 11, A flat major 7 on 11. And now we're into the melody. That's the bare bones of it. It's G, da, da, B flat 7, B flat 7, and E flat major 7. I'm going to do a little bit of work on this to make it flow a little more smoothly and add some more interesting sounds to it. So what I'm going to do is I'll start off with the G major 7, then I'm going to go to a B7, and I'm going to keep that melody note there, which is the D. Remember that we're combining melody note with chord. That's what chord melody is, okay? So it's, and now I'm going to play a B flat major 7, because when I go here to play the B flat 9, you're going to get this sound, this A, dropping down to A flat, da, da, hear it there? And now, there's the melody note. I'm going to make it a 13th. I'm going to put this G in here for a 13. And then, for the B flat 7, there's the melody note. interesting, I'm going to drop the fifth, this right here, I'm going to drop it down so I have a flat 5. Nice sound. So from the beginning, G major 7, B7, sharp 9 or flat 10, whichever you want to call it, B flat major 7, 9, 13, flat 5, and destination chord E flat major 7. Listen to the sense that voice leading makes on this. Flows kind of nice, doesn't it? Okay, so we're here, and to a B flat major 7. That's right. An A flat major 7. That can be a lot of things, that guy, but let's call it an E flat 7 chord of some sort. A lot of alterations in it. We don't need to get into what they are. I just like the sound of that. Once again, the voice leading, eh? And now we're going to go the 2-5 back into the home key into G major 7. Normally A minor 7 to D7 to G. I'm going to make it a A minor 11 because that's the melody note. Always melody rules, eh? Okay. Once again, I want a little bit of voice leading in here. So there's the 5th of the D chord. I'm going to bring it down a half a step so we've got this flat 5 on the bottom of the chord. Now the other way you could think of it, this is what we're dealing with, tritone substitution here, which we can't really go into, but there's an A flat 7 chord. Here's A7 flat 5. So it doesn't matter. You can call it a D7 flat 5, or you can call it an A flat 7 flat 5. Either way, it does the same job. I'm still on D7 here, and now I'm going to go into this little trick of using diminished chord forms to outline a 7 flat 9. So a D7 flat 9 can be this, can be this, can be this, all the same. If you think of the D note, da, 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 all does the same thing. So I'm going to go little diminished forms following one after another, and outlining, of course, the melody. And for a little motion, I'm just going to go up and do a little G6-9 thing here. And now we're going to change tonality again, or the key center is going to change. We're going to a D minor 7. Melodic filler here. C minor 7. F7 flat 9 using this diminished form again. F7 flat 5 to a B flat major 7. there's the melody there. I'm going to do this to an E7, an E9, to the E flat. Okay? The chord, the dominant chord that is a half step above a destination, does the same job as the 5 chord does. It's a substitute dominant, what they call it. Okay? So, from the C minor, or no, let's go from the D minor 7 here. C minor 7, F7 flat 9, B flat, B flat, E9, E flat major 7, starting from the D minor 7 again, C minor 7, and we're going to call this an E altered thing here, or it's an E chord really, altered, because we're going to an A minor, so E, but we've got to get the melody in, don't we? F sharp to G, melody note is C, and the chord is A flat minor, or not A flat minor, sorry, A minor. Little motion in here now. Let's take the tonic and just take it down. Or actually, let's go to the D7 flat 9, using the diminished form again. Fill there. Okay. That's right. And the destination back to the home chord, the G major 7. So just before we sign off on this part of the lesson, part 2 will cover the rest of the song. There's no bridge in this song, by the way, so it's there isn't quite as much material in it. So from the very beginning, that's it for part 1, and join me as soon as you're ready for part 2.